Hi, this is Dr. Carole. I'm a little bit early because I have a 3 o'clock meeting. Thanks to those of you who are listening to this live and people who are checking in after the fact. Some of you are posting comments here, but a lot of you are just contacting me directly, and that's fine too. You can private message me. I'm a little bit slow in getting back, but I will get back to you. So here are the things that are coming up today. I had someone this morning say, look, my husband and I are having difficulty with sleep. What do you think we should do? So a healthy sleep protocol is a much longer Facebook Live or class or book, right? But the few of the tips that I'm going to tell you, as most of you know, I really find such positive experience with using natural solutions, some of which include essential oils. So, what I encourage my friend to do, she said she's already diffusing something like a lavender next to her bed, and that's good. That's definitely what I'm doing. Um, I said, please do not watch the news before you go to bed, even if it's good news. If you're going to watch something, make it be a comedy. And I've talked a little bit about that. But if this were the bottom of my foot, here we go, what I suggested she do is she take a lavender essential oil or Serenity, which is a brand name of doTERRA's, or I've even used frankincense, whatever seems to fit your chemistry, your body chemistry, because some people find lavender relaxes them. Other people find it's wild orange. Other find it's something like peace or, a blend. Find out what works for you. But if this is the bottom of your foot, and I made a roller here, this is a roller that is used for kids called Calmer. You can roll it on the middle, the bottom of your foot, right? Easy to do. You could do it on both feet before you go to sleep, right? Because the bottom of your foot, you have the largest pores. You get absorption much more quickly. But the trick is that, if I could do this right, this is like opposite. Okay, so this is my thumb is the bottom of my big toe. That's where I really hit it, right? The reason being that the bottom of your big toe is your brain point. And if you're looking on a map of reflexology points for acupuncture, acupressure, energy meridians, that is in fact, for some wild reason, the brain point. So whatever your favorite oil is, something that you think really will relax you, put it on the bottom of your foot, and especially the bottom of the big toe, and do it on the other one too. So those are one of my tips. I'm going to put together, if you can private message me, I have other handouts I can give you as well. So the question that came up today with people is, what do I do when I'm laying there and I keep thinking, what if this? What if that? What if I run out of toilet paper? What if I run out of money? What if we're inside forever? So when you're having what I call the what if thoughts, as a psychologist and health coach, what I advise people to do is we talk together and I'll say to them, what is the worst thing that could happen? So just about an hour ago, I talked to someone and she said, well, if I run out of toilet paper, I'm going to have to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to have to find something in my house. And I said to her, that is a possibility, but I bet what you would do is you would contact your neighbors and maybe you would barter with them. You would give them the jar of applesauce and they'd give you a roll of toilet paper. I said, we're all in this together. We're trying to help each other. So that was one of the things that began to bring the anxiety level down. And I said, when my kids were babies, there were cloth, or there were, whatever you call them, disposables, but it was too much money. I had 2 kids at a time in diapers. So we used cloth diapers and I did have a diaper service, but I did some of them myself. I used a lot of bleach. I said, there are things that you could do. It's not like you just can't manage this. So after talking about it, that did bring her anxiety level down. So when you're worried about something, try to go to the worst case scenario and say, can I manage that? If I have to go in the hospital, can I manage that? um, if my loved one is not feeling well and I can't be there, how would I manage that? So just allow yourself to come up with solutions, because if you stick with the anxiety, you're going to feel really terrible. The other question that came up was, okay, generalized anxiety. So I asked people to think about, if you could draw your anxiety, a visual image, what would it look like? Would it look like a monster? Would it look like a big dark cloud over your head? Would it look like an electric bolt? What would anxiety look like? And then actually you could draw that. You don't have to be a great artist, but draw what your anxiety looks like. And then the next thing that you do is you kind of have a conversation with yourself. Like, is it really that bad? You can give the anxiety a name. Maybe call him Henry, maybe call him George, Mary Ann, whatever you want. And you can talk to the anxiety and say, look, you're just in my head right now, and I'm going to ignore you. So there are many cognitive behavior skills that we can use. But what we want to watch for is, if we have a little bit of anxiety, it can really take us over and become generalized anxiety, where we're worried about everything. And I would say that's the state of the world right now, where there's a lot of worry about everything. So the tips I've given you, quick ones on how to manage your sleep, what to do about what if thoughts, what to do about anxiety, how can you cognitively start to work and kind of counter it, and what about generalized anxiety. I realize that I tell you the day before that I'm going to work on something with you today, but then the new day comes and new material comes up, things come out on the internet, people call me, people, email me. And so that's really what I'm basing this on. So my last point is, pay attention to your dreams. I think your dreams are telling you things. They're expressing what's going on. You can write down your dreams. You can draw images of your dreams, but just know that your mind is processing this as best it can. So if you're in Pittsburgh, it's sunny today, get outside, and I will be on tomorrow at 3 o'clock with some more life tips, health tips, and on Saturday, I will do a do-it-yourself, probably from my kitchen. So take care, everybody. Just keep washing your hands, keep social distancing, reach out to the people you care about, and if you're ever feeling like this is just too much, that's when you really want to reach out to someone. And you could even reach out and do a virtual session with a therapist. I'm happy to give you information on that. All right, take care. Bye now.